this is Keith Warren, and you're watching the Texas Angler. All right, so Kolton, tell them what we're going to do and how much experience you have at this.
So we're going red fishing. We're here in Venice, and I have approximately this much experience doing this.
And why do you want to come here?
Because I've seen you for years and heard you talk about this as the best red fishing place in the world.
When I'm with my daddy, he's been fishing for a long time, and that's why I like to listen to him and listen to what he says, because if I don't, I know that I'm not going to catch anything and I get a backlash or I get my line caught up or something because I'm not listening to my daddy.
Since before Kolton was born, I've been coming over here, and I've been coming with the guy that we're going to feature on today's video. I want you to know that on today's video, of course I haven't been here in a long time, but the conditions are phenomenal. On today's video, we're going to tell you how come I feel that this is the best place to go red fishing in the whole world. So people wonder what we do on our off time. We're going to show you on this part of the high road. And yes, we will be hunting later on, but we're down in Venice, Louisiana. We're going to be going after big bull redfish with a friend of mine. It's Captain Ron Price. Ron is the Fish Intimidator, and he's got the Fish Intimidator guide service. I've been coming down here for a long time, like way over 20 years.
We're just hopping around from wellhead to wellhead, trying to locate a school of trout.
It's good to have options, and it's good to have a guide who knows how to exercise these options. So when I told Captain Ron that I had to catch some redfish, he got me there in a hurry. And joining us, Kolton. Kolton's going to be down here, and he's going to be going on his first red fishing trip. So we'll be doing some hunting later on, but right now we're going to go catch some big bull redfish. After about a 10-minute run, we've stocked out here. We got some birds popping the water out in front of us. Probably some fish are out here, but the water is really off color. You can see it. I mean, it's typically not this bad, but we had a lot of rain lately. So Ron has got a different setup we're going to use, and I'll let him show you that right now.
Keith, this is a new 4 horseman cork a buddy of mine makes. And it's a lot like the old popping cork that you're used to.
Yeah.
But it's got a little twist on it that makes it better than every cork on the market. He modifies the bottom of the cork with this epoxy. So he has this really hard bead under it. And when these two meet together, it makes a lot more racket when you pop that cork. Okay. And of course, the name of the game on the bull reds is getting their attention. So the more noise, the better. And kind of same thing with trout. When trout hear that clack, clack, they come looking. But bull reds, very important, especially in this dirty water like this.
So you want 4 horsemen.
4 horsemen.
Cool. What happened?
Oh, I got one.
Well, that's the first cast. Uh-oh. And you know when it happened? Right when you stop that cork, too. Okay, now just enjoy it. This is where the fun starts for the redfish.
And back here, just kind of let him go whatever direction he wants to go, just let him go if he wants to go around the motor. Looks like you're probably ready to drag him in anytime. Yep. Just drag, drag, drag. Gonna net him there.
Wow.
Not a bad first fish.
Not a bad first fish.
First trip and first cast,
First
man.
one, yeah.
This guy's naturally lucky or naturally good. All right, now when we release him, the best technique is to kind of give him a nice big belly flop. You don't want to go in the water real gently because when he hits the water hard, it actually wakes him up. So a lot of stuff you see on TV where they do this little gentle release doesn't work that well. He sinks to the bottom, doesn't take off. Okay. If you kind of give him a nice little gentle toss, let him hit the water kind of hard, it's gonna be like spanking a baby. He's gonna wake up and rock and roll.
All right, I'll do it.
So just do a nice little gentle flop on his belly. Shoot.
Off he goes.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's a good way to start.
Hell yeah. Love that start.
Absolutely.
We'll take that any day.
Oh, we got double trouble now.
You got a good one?
Goodness, this is fantastic.
Ooh.
Look at that. We've got the Cajun Air Force in front of us, bombing the water. Telling us, fish here, fish here. Okay, we will. Come on up here.
There we go.
Oh, well, I'm trying. Come on up here, big boy. Come on up here. Look at that. Oh, look. That's not
What
funny.
was that we were saying about the run?
That's not funny, but I got it. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and belly flop at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're wondering why we do that, it's to wake them up, make them come back to life and swim off.
Not a bad start to the day, huh?
I love that sound. Yee! Give me some more. Bring him back this way.
Yeah, bring him up over here.
Come
Bring
on.
him up on our side.
Nice.
Nice little heart for Valentine's Day.
A Valentine's Day redfish, a heart. All right, so here's the deal. We went out this morning. We caught a lot of really big fish that we don't want to eat. Matter of fact, they're not really good to eat. So anyway, we're going to try to go out now and catch a smaller fish. It's really rough and really windy, and we don't want to get beat up going to the water where we're going to try to catch a keeper-sized fish to show you how to clean and cook one. So we're trailering to that spot, and hopefully we'll catch a smaller fish where we can show you what to do with them after we catch them. Now what we're doing here, we saved about a half hour at least on driving in the boat, getting all beat up. We're gonna go out now and see if we can find some shallow water fish, little ones. So when asked my favorite way to cook redfish, there's two ways I like to cook redfish. I like to blacken redfish. That's my favorite way. And my next favorite way is blackening redfish.
I like the black and redfish personally.
Do you? I do too.
That
I like-
other way.
I like when people ask you what your favorite place to fish in Venice is. You said Venice, Louisiana.
Let's see. Any place under the water in Venice, Louisiana. So also, there is another way to cook them. It's redfish on the half shell. And hopefully we'll be able to show you how to do both of these in just a little bit. All right, this water's a whole lot better color here. And we came up here, we heard they've got a boat up here that's a fixer-upper. It's a real bargain, it's right there. We're trying to figure out if we're interested in it or not. But
I think they'll make us a deal on it. May need a new paint job, a couple new bilge pumps.
need some duct tape on that one. You know what? That fat guy that goes around in that boat with
The
that spray
Flex
stuff,
Seal.
the Flex Seal.
Yeah.
That'll
Be a
fix
real-
that.
That'd be a real testament.
Yeah, it would. The Flex Seal. All right, so we have moved to a new area. The water is a whole lot prettier. The wind, we're a little bit better protected because we've got some cane around us. Anyway, what we're gonna do, let me see that, I'll show them this little rig. We're gonna fish for smaller size redfish. And here's the rig we're using. We're still using that same cork, that 4 horseman cork right there. Okay, same thing. It's still using a jig head. If that looks like a piece of dead shrimp, you're absolutely right. So hopefully we can catch redfish up against this grass.
There's a frying pan size.
That's one we need right there. Look at this. Ron was actually running that on the bottom without a cork and actually caught one. It's good. Catch these dudes right here. All right. We're accomplishing what we came to do. All right. Not much of one. They're in here now. Oh, look at that little drum. A little bitty guy. That's a little bitty drum. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go. It's a cute one though, isn't it? See ya. We came to the shallow water to get away from the big ones, and we didn't expect to catch little ones like this. We need to catch them kind of in between. You know he's close.
There he's right on me.
Here, give me that.
There we go.
There you go.
I got him. That one right there, my friends, is oversized. But you know what? He's not too big to not take home. We are going to take him home.
When you go fishing and hunting, there's so much more in that because you get to spend time with your family and learn about the outdoors and when the seasons are and what kind of fish would be out and what weather and what lures to fish and what color of water and a lot of neat stuff. And I've learned almost all of that from my mommy and daddy.
So we had a great day of fishing today. Caught a lot of big bull redfish. We let them go, of course, and we wanted to catch some smaller fish, so we moved in some shallow water and we started fishing for smaller fish. And we've got 4 nice eating sized redfish here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 of them. I'm gonna get them for redfish on the half shell, and then 2 of them we're gonna take and prepare them for blackened redfish. So I'll come up behind the pectoral fin, and I'll make a cut and come all the way down. It cuts through the ribs. I'm gonna turn my knife blade down where it parallels the spine. I'm gonna go all the way down, keeping the knife blade as close to the spine as I can, and go all the way out and down the tail of the meat and remove that entire side of the fish. And there you have it. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Do the same thing to this one. Now what we're going to do, take a look at this piece of meat, okay? It's boneless here, except it does have the ribs here, so we're going to remove the ribs just like this. That's the bones and the rib meat. Throw that away, and there you go. All right, these we're gonna do basically the same thing. We're gonna come up underneath the pectoral fin, we're gonna take it, but instead of cutting the fillet off the fish itself, we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna keep our knife blade down along the table, right up against the skin, and take it all the way down, so that way we'll have a complete fillet without the skin on it. Stop about right there, flip it over. Now we're going to remove the ribs. And do the exact same thing on the other side. Redfish on the half shell.